It's time for Coffee with the Chicken Ladies, a podcast for people who love chickens.
Hey everybody and welcome. It's Chrisie&Holly from Coffee with the Chicken Ladies. And we're here and this is episode number 11 of our new podcast where we talk about everything chicken, family, fun, and
more chickens.
More chickens. We drink a ton, I'm talking a ton of coffee, but most importantly,
we hug chickens every day.
Every day. Don't forget to hug your chicken. We brew coffee from a local coffee house here in Bel Air, Maryland, Coffee. What kind of coffee are we brewing today, Holly Ann?
Oh, it was that salted caramel delicious stuff.
So yummy.
It's really good.
So if you're local and love great coffee and wonderful scones, head on over to Coffee. You will not be disappointed. It's February.
It is.
This winter is going along. We've complained on every episode.
Clearly, we're not fans of winter. But we did hear some good news.
What's that?
Well, I would say fun news. So apparently in France, a national law was just passed that protects, and I quote, the sights and sounds of the countryside. Right, and that is specifically one of the sounds that was mentioned as being protected.
That's awesome.
So in the whole country of France, your neighbors cannot make you get rid of a rooster because they're crowing.
That's so awesome.
I thought that was fantastic. Vive la France.
Yeah, take it. So every day if I have Magpie in the car. Now Magpie is my niece, my goddaughter.
The mini chicken helper.
The mini chicken helper.
Yeah.
And I have her during the week. And when we play the podcast just to listen to it, she hears the rooster. Now, whenever she hears a rooster, she says, Cece, because she calls me Cece. So, Cece, chicken!
Oh, that's cute. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so she's like all in love with the rooster crow.
You'll have to teach her how to say Ricardo.
Yeah, she loves the rooster crow. So,
He does have, I'm biased, but he does have one of the best crows that I've ever heard.
Everybody hears it every time they listen.
That's right.
It's really good. So, spring is coming soon, right? Please, for the love of God.
We're a little over a month away.
Okay, the other day, I was so cold that I had a heater on my back and a heated blanket on top of me. Still was cold. I was like, I'm not made for winter.
No, me either. It just isn't my favorite. I've never liked it.
So, I'm out there, like, dancing away with them. I'm like, I'm cold. I gotta move. I have gloves on. My hands are still bitter under the gloves.
Yeah, some of the cold wind we've had lately has been really rough on my hands.
It's been warm corn all the time.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of the warm corn. I put some kale out for the rescue roosters the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes they don't eat it right away. They'll pop out the next morning and eat it. But it was frozen solid.
It's like a kale chip.
It really was.
I've noticed they have ways, some of them like the kale and some like the corn.
Yeah.
So you would think they like gobble it all up at once. No, like Iris.
Uh-huh.
She wants the kale.
Okay.
She is like, forget the corn. She
that's
loves
funny.
the leafy greens. And then Gertie's out there like, get out of my way. I want this corn.
Knowing the corn, yeah. Yeah.
She wants the corn. So just buying our time until we're at... talking about flowers and seeds and warm weather.
I figure at March 1st we can sort of shift and decide that we're almost at spring.
Yeah, that would be good.
Just pretend if snow happens, it's just a random spring snowstorm.
Come on, spring. Okay, so why don't we just take a minute to tell you about Iowa Blue Farm. It's a woman-owned, family-run, all-natural chicken treat company in the Midwest.
And we love supporting those woman-owned businesses.
Yes. They make 100% all-American oven-dried black soldier fly grubs for all kinds of poultry. Chickens, ducks, geese, turkeys, anything that you have poultry-wise or that might like these grubs, they love these grubs. We talk about the blue bag. They see it.
They see the blue bag. They lose their mind. They come shrieking and flying. That makes me laugh the hardest when there's a hen. She just has to fly past everyone else to get to the treats first.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So they are power-packed with extra protein, extra calcium.
Mm-hmm.
And all those things that are going to help us get into the spring and get healthy eggshells, healthy chickens. So, it's a treat that you can really feel good about. So
absolutely.
If you have not checked them out yet, head on over to iowabluefarm.com. If you want to try their feed, they have awesome organic feed and they have the grubs. You cannot go wrong with Iowa Blue Farms.
Absolutely not. Everything is grown with love
Shipped
with care, and shipping is always free.
Okay, so this is when we move on to our breed spotlight.
So our breed spotlight this week is one of your favorite breeds. I know you don't have any of them yet, but I know they're on your list.
Yes.
It is the Speckled Sussex.
Speckled Sussex.
Well, I should say it's the Sussex, but we're talking about the Speckled for the most part.
Which, when we started doing all of our research on it, like, you think that is just, that's the chicken.
The Speckled Sussex, right.
But then when you start to read and research it, you find out it's the Sussex.
Right.
So, yes, this is one of the chickens that I want.
Yeah, they're beautiful. They're on my list too, but they're not as far up on the top of my list as yours are.
I've had chickens that are hard to integrate because their personalities are so strong.
Yes.
That I basically want a chicken that is a sweet chicken that's going to integrate with my other sweet chickens.
Yeah.
So we know we have the babies. We have the lavenders, the Gertie, the mystery chicken.
Gertie the mystery chicken.
So Speckled Sussex, I think, would go great with the lavender.
Well, they probably would. They are a very old breed of English chickens.
They are.
Originated in Sussex County, England. They're a dual-purpose breed. They're beautiful. They're extremely popular.
They're even gaining popularity because I think they have that magic combo of being beautiful and their personalities.
They're sweet. And Speckled Sussex is just fun to say.
Yeah, Speckled Sussex. So, I mean, like you said, they're Old English. The thing that I found that was really interesting is they were from the Roman era.
Yeah, their forebears are quite old. They've been around for a long time.
We're talking, I looked it up, 43 AD.
Yeah.
I mean, that's far, far back.
That is a long time ago.
And the Romans brought them over to Britain. And basically, what I was reading is that the Victorians were the ones that set their popularity and made them famous.
Oh, the Victorians it's that hen fever. The Victorians went crazy with the chickens.
They went crazy, and they are the people that sent this chicken, popularity through the roof.
Yeah. So of the Sussex breed, the Speckled is the most popular.
There's lots of colors.
Lots of colors. The American Poultry Association recognizes 3 colors of Sussex. The Speckled, of course. But there's also a red Sussex and the light Sussex, which has the Columbia pattern.
Which kind of looks white.
Right. They've got the black on their tails and necks. It looks just like a light Brahma, but it's a light Sussex. They are considered a rare breed in the United States. They're currently on the Livestock Conservancy's recovering list.
Which, that makes sense to me, that they're recovering, because they're more and more popular. Right.
And again, they're not a chicken that does well in an industrial setting. Again, great for farms, homesteads, backyard chicken flocks.
That's when I was researching, and they went off the map when the chicken industry picked up.
Yes.
Because they're not going to lay, like a leghorn or anything else. So those chickens fell off the map.
Exactly. The hens start laying late. They're going to be laying at 8 months.
Right.
They're not going to be laying quickly. They don't really fit a lot of the industry standards. Back to the Speckled, they are absolutely beautiful chickens.
They are. And they actually lay 4 to 5 eggs a week.
That's pretty good.
Which is pretty good,
it's really good
for a larger English breed.
It is. So it's probably a big egg on the bigger side because they're a heavyweight chicken.
And they said that the roosters are pretty large.
I would imagine they are. I imagine they're gorgeous too.
Yes.
The hens lay like a cream or light brown egg, similar to the Swedish flower eggs.
Very
pretty
light.
Cream color.
Yes.
Yeah. Which looks beautiful in an egg basket. So the appearance, again, we're talking about the Speckled. The feathers are described as mahogany or bay, like a bay horse. And they have a black and white spot at the end of each feather.
Gorgeous.
And like the Swedish flowers, the Speckled Sussex get more speckles with every molt. The black spot on the feathers is iridescent green, so when the light hits it, it looks absolutely gorgeous against those mahogany-colored feathers.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
A bottle of wine.
I could see that. Yeah.
They're just like this gorgeous chicken. You're gonna think of like a nice deep red wine.
Yep.
And you're like, what could be better? And they're sweet.
Again, all your happiness buttons are pushed right there.
They are. And the other thing is they love to forage. Which is good. We've always said that in a breed of chicken, you want them to free range and forage.
Absolutely. So again, they're very English in type, meaning they're like those big, feathery, puffy chickens. Yeah. They have single combs, red earlobes, and white legs. They're not white. It's a pale
They're like
color.
A light cream.
They're a heavyweight breed, so you may need a lower roosting bar in your coops to prevent leg and foot injuries.
This is what I do. Because, let's put it this way. I have a lot of Orpington.
Right.
So I always have a higher roosting bar and a lower roosting bar.
Right.
So they can pick where they want to go.
Sure.
If they feel like they want to go up high, they're good with that. If they want to go low, they can. It's a good idea to have two roosting bars in there.
I think so. My big coops actually each have 3 roosting bars.
That's awesome.
And that's just because the top one is so high. We didn't want anyone jumping down from that far. The 2 smaller coops just have a low perch. They don't have more than one because they're just not huge. But yeah, I agree with you. Multiple roosts are a very good idea.
Definitely.
Especially with a mixed flock. So these guys, no surprise, are good winter layers.
They're good for winters. They're cold hardy.
Yep.
So they would be good, just to have in mid-Atlantic where we are.
Yeah.
Out west, anywhere. You can have these guys.
Yeah, you want to watch them when it's super hot. They're going to be a little heat sensitive.
Yep.
Yeah, fans, electrolytes, all that stuff. Again, we said they like to forage. They're known as being active but still really calm, friendly, and easy to handle.
What I was reading is they love to follow you around.
Oh, that's cute.
So we've learned through having Orpingtons, they follow me everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, if you're walking, they're just like, it's so cute, too. They want to waddle, but they can't run fast because they're bigger.
Right.
Like, oh.
It's very cute.
So having another little one follow us around would be super fun.
Yeah. They're also good lap chickens.
Can't go
that's
wrong
something
with that.
we love.
I mean, a chicken that wants a hug?
Right?
Come on.
Chicken in the hammock with you?
The hammock broke.
Nuh-uh.
I need a new hammock.
Good heavens, that's tragedy.
There's chickens. Do you know how many chickens have been in those hammocks?
A lot of chickens, I know.
Remember, it broke when we were video chatting.
Oh, I think I do remember that.
And Sophia was on it with me.
Yeah.
And we had the chicks.
Yes, I do remember that.
And the bottom support rusted, and it finally just gave way, and we were talking on video, and then we screamed, and we ended up on the ground.
I do remember that, yeah. You should have the lavenders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that
remember.
was last summer.
Yep. You do need a new hammock.
I'm like, look, these chickens love being in a hammock.
They do.
The other thing we found is you can find them easier.
Absolutely.
So our place that we normally get on the mill is our farm supply store. They haven't had them really yet. I want them to have them.
They were supposed to have them one year and didn't, and you ended up with barred rocks instead, yeah.
Which I love my barred rocks, but I had looked and drooled over that wish list for months.
Yeah.
So I would love for them to have them since they're more popular and people will take them. If not, you and I are hitting a road trip somewhere near.
Yeah, well, and absolutely. We did see some breeders selling them at the Maryland Poultry Swap.
We did see a lot of people selling them.
Because they're on the Livestock Conservancy's conservation list, you can plug in your zip code and see if you have anyone local who's breeding them. If you're just looking for pet quality birds, My Pet Chicken carries them.
Yeah, you can have them. You can go on there. The other thing is, every time I go on some of those sites, they're out.
Oh, they've sold out already?
They've sold out.
Yeah, they're very popular now.
And actually, I think I put myself on a waiting list to get emailed.
Okay.
So it's hard sometimes because they are so popular.
Yeah.
So that's
they're popular, and chickens in general are super popular at the moment.
Super popular.
Yeah. So overall, we've just added Speckled Sussex to our list of chickens that we really want.
Every time we talk about a chicken, it gets added to the list.
I know.
I mean, we're gonna need like 100 coops. Joe and Pete are gonna be building away. Come on, guys, build another coop.
I'd rather just buy them and have them delivered.
Well,
I mean, there's pros and cons to that,
We'll buy the coop, build the run.
Yes, that's generally what we end up doing, yeah.
So, should we move on, do you think?
I think so.
I think we're ready to move on to our main topic today, which this one is great because Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yeah, Valentine's Day is in a few days, and so we wanted to talk about chicken love.
Yay! So, we're talking about therapy chickens.
Yeah, therapy chickens.
Oh my goodness, we started looking into therapy chickens, and it's amazing.
It is. I honestly had no idea we would find so much information.
So much good stuff on therapy chickens out there. Now, we've all been on social media and seen those pictures of the seniors and the senior centers.
Yep.
That is legit.
Yeah, it is. Uh-huh.
There's different types of places that are out there that have chickens that go to different senior centers, go to senior living places, nursing homes.
Right.
And bring these chickens in.
Oh, yeah. And it's no surprise to us. They are smart. They're wonderful. They're adaptable. There are lots of ways that they can provide therapy. What you were just talking about was visiting, like almost in a Pets on Wheels capacity.
Correct.
So hospitals, nursing homes, assisted living centers, all of those. So yeah, as I was reading, I found this article written in 2016. It was in Psychology Today.
Okay.
Essentially, the article is about the possibilities of using chickens as therapy animals. And they noted that there's a residential facility in Santa Barbara, California, where the patients receive a stipend, a financial stipend to care for a pet chicken. And the author of the article noted that taking care of a chicken can be very good for you if it's relatively easy and it's not overwhelming.
Right. You can see where it could be overwhelming. So, like, if your chicken has some health problems,
right,
it's hard. But
if you have too many chickens,
yeah. But if you just have one chicken that you're taking care of, it's relatively healthy.
Sure.
It's younger. It could definitely. So here's the thing. People with depression, anxiety, it's proven fact that animals of all types can help bring these things down. Bring your stress level down. Bring your anxiety down.
Oh, yeah.
Bring your blood pressure down. So why not bring the chicken in this measure?
They're great as emotional support animals. I've seen where they were reading buddies. For kids and adults who struggle with reading aloud.
I posted a picture a while ago on Instagram of Ella reading to the chicks.
To the chicks, yeah.
When she was 5.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, it's like you just love to be... And then if they learn to be with you, they're going to want to be around you.
Exactly.
And, again, relieve all these things like anxiety and stress and everything else that makes your day worse.
Yeah, chickens and any other animals that are present during therapy sessions can be really helpful for patients that are dealing with mental health issues.
Oh, yeah.
And really, most of us crazy chicken people can tell you how good chickens are for your mental health or in emergencies.
Yes. And, you know, I've said it multiple times, either on social media here. They are my zen. So there's something very therapeutic about going back to your chicken run, your chicken coop, letting them out. You're sitting with them. They're free-ranging. Yeah. They're always in motion.
Right.
They're always doing something and just watching. It's very therapeutic. Or the ones that come and sit on your lap.
I love that.
And they lay down and then you're petting them. So why not be chicken therapy?
Right.
So during our research, we did find the very first certified therapy rooster.
His name is Winston.
Yes, his name is Winston, and he's in Ohio. And basically, it all started with a family that had an 11-year-old son. He had some anxiety. He wanted animals, and they're allergic to dogs and cats. So the mom got chickens.
Right.
And then the city ordinance is like, you can't have these chickens.
Okay.
And she's like, I'm not giving up my chickens without a fight.
Right.
So she went to the council for 6 months.
Zoning meetings, that sort of thing.
Yeah. And basically fought. And then what happened is it did not change until her son came in with Winston.
Oh, okay.
And
so they could actually see him with the rooster.
And what happens.
Yeah.
So now Winston is actually certified therapy chicken.
Uh-huh.
He goes to many different places, right even down to the flea market in the local area.
Nice. Aw.
We read a really touching story where a woman who was dying of cancer in hospice, one of her dying wishes was to meet Winston.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, it just touches your heart.
Aw.
And he laid on her in the bed. And he said that she couldn't speak, but that her whole body language was different.
Yeah.
With this chicken with her. So, I mean, all animals can calm us, so why not a chicken?
Absolutely. And there have been multiple studies on the subject of animal-assisted therapy, including therapy with chickens. They find that a patient's high blood pressure and stress levels are decreased. Their pain levels can tremendously improve. Depression, anxiety, self-confidence.
Oh, yeah.
All of these things can be mitigated simply by the presence of an animal. It's kind of amazing.
I mean, your brain is powerful. Let's put that out there. Your brain is beyond powerful. So, you know, if you're feeling pain or feeling anxiety, your brain's going to rev it up. But if you have someone in there to help calm you down,
right?
Say your chicken, your dog, your cat, that's going to help you.
Of course.
So these therapy chickens, I mean, it's a real deal. And you know what? One day I would love to meet Winston.
Oh, that would be amazing.
I would love it. He is so cute. He's a bantam rooster.
He's very cute.
And apparently he wears a red bandana.
I love it.
Every time he meets people. So, I mean, apparently it's in his bloodlines because his little brother Theodore
is also a therapy chicken. Oh my goodness.
And his son Muffin.
Muffin. That's too cute.
So we need to meet this family, definitely. So, I mean, it's just so cute. I mean,
it's adorable. If you have a chicken that you think would be really good at therapy, you can look into getting certification and doing this kind of volunteer work.
Yes, you can. You can go to, once you're certified, you can go to senior living facilities, to hospitals, hospice, and make people happy. If that's something that you think your chicken would be good
right. at? Generally, healthcare professionals will be helping tailor
right.
the program with their patients and with you as a chicken therapy provider. And again, there are chickens that visit, but there are also cases where people get their own therapy chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Where they actually keep one. I read a couple of studies where people chose chickens initially because they were less expensive to care for than, say, a dog or a cat.
I don't know.
I don't know. I know. I thought the same thing. Clearly, they're not looking at us when we go to the feed store.
No.
But again, just stroking feathers and listening to chicken noises can just help me relax and feel like all is right with the world.
Here's the other thing. When you go out there, I posted a video a while back of me walking out with treats.
Uh-huh.
They're like basically sitting there wagging their tails at you.
It's so cute. It really is.
And they just resonate like love coming from them.
Uh-huh.
So these chickens can make somebody's day.
Yeah.
So, if you feel like you have one of these chickens, please look into getting them certified and getting them out there to meet people and making them feel good. That's what we wanted to do with Valentine's Day coming up.
Yeah.
It's just feel good, talk about this. It's just so cool.
It really is. If you're looking for more information, there is a Human-Animal Bond Research Institute.
Awesome.
That's actually what it's called, the Human-Animal Bond Research Institute, that has conducted studies on all kinds of things, cardiovascular health, aging, cancer, isolation issues, and all kinds of other quality of life issues. And their research focuses on the human-animal bond and how it benefits physical and mental health.
Oh, yeah.
They're a nonprofit organization, and they've just conducted myriad studies on these relationships. We're putting a link to them in our show notes. Really, it's worth checking them out if you have any interest in this subject at all.
Yeah, and if you have any interest, just Google therapy chickens.
Yeah, you'll find tons of information.
Tons of articles, and you'll even find Winston. I mean, I just love reading about him.
He's the cutest.
He's so cute.
Small but mighty.
That's what they said he was, definitely. I agree. Okay, so do it. Go out and look at the therapy chickens. So now that we've done that, I think we need to crack some eggs.
Okay.
Because it's the time of Valentine's Day.
Right.
And oh my God.
So I really developed this recipe with my Valentine in mind.
Okay.
Because he loves the chocolate and the peanut butter.
You also know Joe.
Yeah.
He is about chocolate and peanut butter.
Right. So cracking the eggs this week is a chocolate peanut butter tart.
And we are going to be eating a chocolate and peanut butter tart.
We will. Yeah. So to be perfectly honest, as far as this recipe goes, we're really focusing on the tart crust. It's a rich tart crust. It has 1 egg in it.
Okay.
It's pretty easy to make, even if you're not great at tarts. You can mix it by hand with a pastry cutter, or you can do it in a food processor, which takes like 20 seconds.
I love the food processor for stuff like this.
It's a really, really forgiving tart crust. So essentially, you make it, you refrigerate it for an hour or so, roll it out, put it in your tart pan.
Okay.
I, as always, included the gluten-free and dairy-free variations.
Okay.
The beautiful thing about the gluten-free is it's really hard to overwork it and make it tough.
Okay.
Because there's no gluten in the gluten-free flour. So we have to deal with a lot of stuff when you're gluten-free, but that is one tiny advantage.
Well, now that there is regular, kind of per se, the flour is regular flour without the gluten.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, when we cook stuff for our days together, and I mean, I'm getting better at doing it.
Oh, yeah, great.
So, I mean, like when you use the gluten-free flour, you're like, this is just like regular flour.
The one-to-one flour, literally, you can cup for cup switch it out.
Exactly. It makes it really easy.
Really well. So, if you don't feel like making a tart crust, you can also make a cookie or graham cracker crust.
That's what I was thinking, too.
Quick and easy. That's really delicious with this pie. You can go buy a graham cracker crust if you just want to, save the time. So once you've made this, you want to chill it for a little while to get the butter or dairy-free butter nice and cold. And then you're going to bake it like 25 minutes.
Before you fill it.
Yeah, because the fillings aren't baked at all. That's why I said really this recipe is about the tart crust.
Oh, yeah.
The fillings are very easy. So you bake it, you let it cool. And then this crust can be used for so many different variations. Like if you didn't want to do a peanut butter chocolate, you could make it raspberry chocolate.
I was going to say you could do berries or
pretty much
something.
Anything, yeah. Okay, so the peanut butter layer is just cream cheese, peanut butter, some sugar, a little bit of butter, and a little bit of vanilla. Mix it together, spread it in the crust, put it in the freezer. Then you make a chocolate ganache to go on top.
Oh,
super easy in the microwave.
Oh, yeah.
Half a cup of heavy cream, dairy-free. I used oat creamer.
Oat creamer.
Yep, the oat creamer, and a cup of chocolate chips. put them in the microwave for about a minute, stir it till it's smooth and shiny, the way you want ganache to look.
Yeah.
Pour that on top of the chilled pie, put it back in the fridge for an hour or so to firm up. Voila, you have a gorgeous, gorgeous tart for your Valentine.
For your Valentine.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know the way to somebody's heart is through their stomach.
Heck yeah. It works for chickens, it works for us.
Yeah, definitely. It sounds delicious, and I cannot wait because, as you all know, we try and eat all of our recipes.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, I didn't mind testing this one.
No.
This was an easy one for testing, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Good stuff.
So, on the lines of Valentine, we figured for our retail therapy.
It's going to have its own theme song now.
I love retail therapy.
Yeah. Well, retail therapy, again, we're just keeping it fun and lighthearted this week.
It's all about Valentine's Day because, okay, we all love Valentine's Day. Come on. It's great.
It's a Hallmark holiday.
In my house, I'm like, I'm the Valentine. You're my Valentine. I'm the Valentine.
We've never made a big deal about it. Like, we get each other cards. I usually bake Pete something, and he usually gets me flowers.
Yeah, I usually get, like, flowers and something, but it's just all day. I'm like, I'm your Valentine.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Well, Valentine.
And I've been Joe's Valentine for 28 years, so let's just say.
Well, just in case he needs a couple of reminders, retail therapy this week is the top 5 Valentine's Day gift for the chicken lover.
Oh, yeah. We love these because we get to look up stuff that we like, we think everybody else might like.
We do that every week anyway.
We do that every day. What are you kidding?
Right. But this week...
So what we did was we wanted to take a look into Etsy.
Yeah.
And find some stuff on Etsy that us chicken lovers would love to receive for Valentine's Day.
Right.
So the first thing that we did was we looked up some jewelry.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you can't go wrong with jewelry.
Yeah, we found some chicken necklaces that were... I mean, there were tons of chicken necklaces on Etsy.
A lot.
I mean, tons. One of our favorites was a pendant at Rosie's Design Studio, and it was a pair of Orpingtons.
Yes, that was really so beautiful.
That. Yeah.
And it was different.
Yes, it is.
When I wear jewelry, I have a lot of chicken jewelry because...
I'm shocked.
So I like to wear something that's like statement,
Sure.
So when somebody sees it, they're like, that's really cool.
Right.
So this one I thought was really cool.
It is. It's really nice. I love it. It has the look of an old...
They have Buff Orpingtons on there.
Right. It has the look of an old illustration.
Yeah. I mean, when somebody sees it, they're going to first of all know you love chickens.
Yes.
And second of all, they're going to be like, that's really cool.
Yeah, right.
And I thought the price was pretty good.
Yeah, it was
$18.
under $20. Yep.
So, I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
There were a lot of other chicken necklaces on there, too. There were a couple different stores that sold essentially what was a chicken charm.
Right.
And then an initial charm.
Oh, we like
those. And then a birthstone charm. Yeah, they were really cute. There were several of them.
You could do your initial, or you could do your chicken's initial.
You could do your chicken's initial.
That would be cute.
And her birthstone.
Her birthstone. They would all be in the spring.
Right.
So.
What's April's birthstone? Diamond?
Diamond.
Okay.
You can't go wrong.
Chickens and diamonds. You're
Come
golden.
on now.
Yep.
Yeah. So we saw those. And then while looking, we've given this Etsy shop a retail therapy before. It's Rose and Magnolia Creations. She has handmade beaded bracelets with chicken charms.
Yeah, really cute.
And bangle bracelets. Love them.
Yeah.
Again, you can wear a lot of them at once.
Yep.
They're cute. They have charms. So we were looking at all the jewelry.
Right.
And, I mean, okay, let's look at this. It's February.
Right.
It's cold.
Right.
The second thing we looked up was...
chicken blankets. This is not blankets for your chicken.
No.
This is blankets for you with chickens on them.
Yes, and there were a lot of them.
I was surprised at how many there were. Like, everything from chicken quilts to sort of printed fleece throws.
Oh, I mean, you could get a quilt made pretty inexpensive.
Some of those quilts were beautiful, too.
There was one that had, like, all different kind of patchwork, and it was, like, $36 on there. Maybe that's the starting price.
It must be, because that was pretty ornate.
It was. But, okay, so they even had, like, January, February, March, or, like, sofa under a blanket.
Yes, you've said that a few times.
Because that's all you want to do.
Right, yeah.
So, why not get a chicken blanket from your Valentine?
I love the idea. I think a chicken blanket would be fantastic.
You know what?
What?
You could get a picture of your chicken, and have that put on a blanket.
You can. I know that's a possibility. You can do that.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you can do it on Etsy, but Google it because I've seen it done.
Because I got the best Christmas gift ever from my cousin.
Yes.
She made us a coffee with the chicken lady's blanket.
I saw that. You should put that on our Instagram feed so people can have a look at it.
Did I? I haven't put it on Instagram.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, so I always cover up with that.
So my face is staring at you.
It's a picture of us on
That's fantastic.
Our logo, everything. So, yeah. So you can't go wrong with the chicken blanket.
No, I love the chicken photos that are on that blanket.
Yeah. And chicken blankets makes you feel good. Now, when you're under the chicken blanket,
yes,
maybe you could be reading some chicken books.
Right? Now, I don't know that we're going to find these on Etsy. It will be wherever you buy your books.
Wherever you buy your books.
Local bookstore, whatever.
Okay, so we just talked to Jeannie Keys.
Yeah, so Click With Your Chick would be really high on our list of chicken books.
I love that book.
Yeah.
That book is amazing. So you could sit under your chicken blanket.
Yes.
And think of the ways that you can train your chickens in the spring.
That's right.
Because she does mention that in the winter she doesn't bring them in to train them because we don't want to take away their acclimation to the cold.
Exactly.
So you could just sit and read up, figure out which clicker you're going to get. It would be amazing.
The other thing you can do
while wearing your jewelry,
under your blanket, reading your chicken book. What else would be super fun would be planning your spring cocktail garden and perhaps even picking out your chicks as you look at Kate Richards' Drinking with Chickens book.
And having your Valentine make you a cocktail out of that book.
What are the warm things in there?
Oh, yeah. We love Kate's book, Drinking with Chickens.
We do.
That book is amazing. We love cocktails.
Yeah.
Her cocktails, we make them all the time. They're so good. And it's a book that you love to look at. Yeah,
the photography is fantastic. The chickens everywhere. I love Kate's chickens. They're so funny and so cute.
Those two books would be great Valentine's Day gift for your chicken lover.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, so here we go. You're wearing your necklace and your bracelet.
You're under your chicken blanket.
You're under your chicken blanket.
Reading your chicken books.
You're reading your chicken books.
What do you need?
What do you need?
Well, you obviously need coffee.
A cup of coffee.
And?
I think it should be a coffee with the chicken lady's mug.
Shameless motion. Number 5 gift for the chicken lover on your list is the coffee with the chicken lady's logo mug, which you can find on our Etsy shop.
Which you can find on Etsy.
It's really a shameless promotion.
Shameless self-promotion. But I'm sorry. These mugs, we got the extra big mugs because I love myself a big mug.
Me too. So they have a lot of capacity, more coffee in your mug. And the other thing that I really was insistent upon is that it's dishwasher and microwave safe.
Okay, because do you know how many times I have to reheat coffee? A lot.
Me too. Constantly.
And the other thing is, which we made sure of, that we put the print on both sides of this mug.
Right.
So which way you're drinking,
you can see chickens.
Chickens. While you're reading your chicken book under your chicken blanket, wearing your chicken necklace.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we forgot. We actually have 6 things.
We do. What's the last one?
Chicken artwork on Etsy.
Oh, yes we did.
Okay, so we looked and there's a plethora of chicken artwork on Etsy.
Yeah, chicken drawings, like original chicken drawings, paintings, watercolor paintings, sculptures, ceramic sculptures, prints, more than you can imagine.
So on Valentine's Day, you could say to your Valentine, this is all I want to do, is sit in a chair under my chicken blanket, wearing my chicken jewelry, reading my chicken books, drinking my coffee out of my coffee with the chicken lady's mug.
And looking at your chicken art. Okay.
You don't get it better than that.
Is a chicken-rich Valentine.
So chicken rich.
Yes.
Come on now. Do you get better than that? No. Oh, wait.
A box of chicks.
Which we should add a number 7.
What's number 7?
Chicken wine. For at night.
Okay.
Open up a bottle of wine that has a chicken on the label.
Oh, my God.
I mean, it's endless.
It is.
So you're all set up for Valentine's Day. Your Valentine, this is what I always say. I have a Pinterest board that I leave for Joe and the girls. I just put ideas up there.
Yeah.
So that I put a whole bunch. That way I'm surprised and they can still have something to pick from.
I personally think that you should put some pictures of Speckled Sussex chicks up there.
Oh, yeah. And Joe wants a chick this year.
He does?
Yes. So I don't know, what's he going to name?
Is he serious?
Yes.
Okay.
He wants to name it Spicy.
Spicy the Speckled Sussex. I like it. It works.
So that might be his Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Well, we have devolved into a very silly Valentine.
Yes, but you know what?
Fun.
It's a fun day, even though it's a Hallmark holiday. And we all have to stay in. We can make the best of it.
Yeah. It's a good way to mark you're 2 months into winter and you have another month to go.
When you're way under a blanket with a cup of coffee. And, I forgot. We also have our chocolate peanut butter tart that we'll be eating while we're under the blanket, reading the books.
Yeah, I was going to put some kind of a chicken decoration on it, but I just haven't figured out how to do that. You could draw a chicken with royal icing or something.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Or you could, I have the chicken cookie cutters, put that on there and kind of put the icing in and then take the chicken
you could.
up.
You have to make sure the ganache is really chilled, but you could do that.
Yeah.
Because I think that tart needs some chickens on it.
Or sprinkles.
Yes. You absolutely could do it in sprinkles.
It would be cute.
Yeah, draw a chicken in sprinkles. Yep, you could.
So I think we kind of have to get out of here, but it's been so much fun talking about Valentine's Day.
Yes.
We hope everybody has a great Valentine's Day.
Yeah, have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Next week,
what are we going to be talking about?
We're going to be talking about another one of those super popular chickens, the silky.
Oh my God.
We're also going to talk about house chickens.
House chickens, that is going to be so much fun to talk about.
Yeah. Our cracking the eggs is Floating Island.
Oh yeah.
Which is a poached meringue.
Yes.
And then our retail therapy is Pom Pom Comb Pomade.
We talked with Ray from COVID Pluckers.
Yeah, that'll be great.
So we'll have that little interview for you. So have a great, snuggly Valentine's Day.
Sneak a chicken in.
Sneak a chicken and hug a chicken for Valentine's Day. Oh, for Valentine's Day, hug all your chickens.
Hug all your chickens, yes. I think that's good advice.
Don't forget to hug them.
And give them something for Valentine's Day.
Treats.
Yeah,
Iowa Blue Farm. Go on Iowa Blue
right.
Farm and order yourself some of those crabs. You cannot go wrong.
A little bit of warmed corn, a little bit of kale. Happy Valentine's Day to the chickies.
Definitely. Okay, well, everybody, until next week, we'll see you later. And don't forget,
hug your chickens.
Every day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
If you'd like to see more of us, please follow us on Instagram at Coffee with the Chicken Ladies. If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like to help us grow the podcast, please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. If you'd like to become a patron of the show so that we can bring you even more high-quality chicken content, please visit our Patreon page, patreon.com/coffeewiththechickenladies. Thanks for listening.